funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, cause I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. This is of course Mad World by Tears for Fears, an acoustic version that is. I was actually inspired by watching him, Curt Smith I mean, and his daughter performing it at home during COVID I think, and it went viral and I thought it was a lovely version, so I took it from there. I've seen another video in which they also played it together on stage in some sort of, I don't know where it was. However, it gave me a look at, well, what both of them are doing. In one he was playing the bass and she the guitar, and in the other one both were playing the guitar. Well, I took it indeed from there. And what I've come up with is, well, a fingerstyle and strumming arrangement or some sort. Yes, I of course wanted to incorporate this little melody while keeping, you know, the chords going. In their case, you know, he was playing bass or guitar, so she could just, you know, play the melody there and here and there strum a few strum a chord, let's put it that way. So she indeed played it as I was doing, with the capo here on the 2nd fret and then things here in what is it, E minor and to A major, back and forth for the intro and the choruses. And then for the verses, it would be from E minor to G major to D major to A major. So that isn't very hard, those chords I mean. But of course, including the melody there and, you know, keeping things going might be something to work on. So the way that I picked this, I saw her doing the same thing, kind of like during the intro. Later she would strum actually. If you want to hear, you know, like a pattern, it would be like simply like this: 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and like so. I like to, so bass notes on beat 1, and the beat 2 plus beat 3 and beat 4. I like to on beat 4 play another bass note. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and something like that. Or for G, same thing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and for D, I stay on the same string actually. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and on A, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and something like that. There are more variations you can do or less fingers you can use, all that. But we take a look at well, what I'm doing now, and we break it down in the lesson, of course. We of course work out the little melody there in the intro, and of course during the well, other parts in the song there. Yes, and what else? Well, he played it. We take a look at the strumming. Yes, I've seen her do it something like this. 1 and 2 and 3, and you know, so keeping it actually very straightforward and really simple. I actually like it. But when I saw him play it later on stage, he would go, both of them would go for this 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and so accents at the end. Okay, so we discuss all that. Another little thing that we take a look at as well is the chords that he actually uses, because he just simply played it with the chords in the absolute key. So that would be F sharp minor to B major, back and forth for the intro and choruses, yes, and then during the verses, F sharp minor to A major to E major to B major. Those 4 chords. He actually played F sharp minor like this, and the other chords with the 2 top strings open. So it's not necessarily hard, because all you need to do is grab an E shape and the bass note there. But it is a whole lot of jumping up and down there. So I also give you a couple of different ways how you can, you know, play B, or A, you do have to play F sharp minor. It's what it is. And E, even, yes, well, same for the other key that she uses. Just a couple of options that you can choose and pick from. So, all of this we break down thoroughly, and this is beautiful. If you like picking and strumming and throwing in a little melody while keeping, you know, the rhythm going and such, this is a very good thing to do. But you definitely need correct hand positioning and such. Make sure you make note sounds legato, and so there is technique involved there, which I elaborate a little bit more on it in the lesson. Okay, enough talking. I hope you check it out. It's now at totalguitars.com, and yes, I would say definitely check it out.